The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good evening. West Holmes comes in with a record of 2-14 on the season. They're 1-10 in the OHSAA, trying to snap a two-game losing streak, taking on the new Philadelphia Quakers, who come in with a record of 11-3. They've won 9 straight, and they're 9-2 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371. Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Also, West Holmes head basketball coach Danielek coming off that 10-point loss back on Tuesday to a very good Mansfield senior team. Danielek, you look at this team, how about kind of the fight over your basketball team? Getting down by 15 or so at one point in the second half, really fought the way back in the game. Give yourselves a chance to win there at the end of that game.
Yeah, you know, our kids have zero quit in them, and if you haven't realized that by now, you haven't been watching what's going on. I don't think no matter what happens in any game going forward here, they're not going to stop. They're not going to quit. They truly believe that they're gonna win that game, and they're going to give everything they have up until that final buzzer goes.
That was a good example the other night. I thought we talked about this Mansfield senior team, very talented. They came to play and played very well here, but this West Holmes team, your group, certainly didn't back down from that team.
No, absolutely not. I did think Mansfield played a pretty good game, and we definitely gave them all they could handle. We're having, some moments in that third quarter where, we're letting our guard down a little bit or whatever is happening, and we're just going to have to fix that and put together 4 good quarters of basketball so we can come out the winners at the end.
We certainly know that the key players and starters for this basketball team. I think some of the guys you do have coming off the bench here, like a Blake Wagers, he's come along here. I looked at that last game and kind of scrappy and is starting to contribute. How about somebody like that is starting to make more of an impact off the bench for your team as well?
Absolutely. Well, we don't go very deep, but I have been very happy with the play of Sam Sprang and Blake Wagers coming off that bench, giving us good minutes, starting to do their jobs and fill in their roles, and really understanding what it's gonna take to be successful out there, and working hard, to fulfill those roles. So yeah, definitely happy with their play to be able to come off the bench there.
Taking on the Quakers tonight, of course, for a second time here in the past week. Lost to them 38-32 at their place. Low-scoring game. We talked about that earlier here. But what makes this new Philadelphia team defensively so good?
Yeah, they just do a great job of rotating and containing, contesting everything. They have some size, they have some quickness. And so those are things that, create a little bit of difficulty for you as you play against them. But we match up pretty well with them. It was a defensive battle at their place about a week ago.
As you said, you matched up pretty well here. Obviously, you know that as a coach here, but for the guys, knowing they only lost by 6 points to the team, has to give them confidence, so I think, going into the game, knowing they can play with this team like this today.
Oh, absolutely. I think every single game that they've played, basically since I took over, each time they come out, there's a little bit more confidence and a little bit more ease, and just playing relaxed and knowing that they can do it, and to go out and compete and have a team like Philly almost on their back, and just not quite finish that game, that gives them tremendous confidence. And I would expect our team is going to play with a lot of heart tonight.
Aside from that, any other particular keys, I guess, for your team here this evening?
We just need to continue to be disciplined, and I'm sure the players get tired of me saying that, but that's our style of ball. We need to take great shots. We need to get inside, we need to come back outside, and we need to rebound. Pretty much the same as any game, but that discipline piece, not let people get us out of what we want to do, that will help us be successful.
Danielle, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of West Holmes coach, Danielle Klein.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg. Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-GEO15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-GEO15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
When taste matters, treat your family to the best at Fox's Pizza Den at 42 North Grant Street in Millersburg. 6 pizza sizes satisfy every appetite. Plus, they offer stromboli, salads, subs, pasta, and appetizers available for dine-in, delivery, or pickup. Use their convenient drive-thru window or visit them inside their store. Call 330-674-1369 or order online at foxespizzamillersburg.com. Use promo code RADIO, RADIO, for this week's special of a large one-topping pizza plus cheesy breadsticks for only $18.99.
Are you not entertained?
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Connection, comfort, and safety. 3 necessities for every stage of senior living. At Danbury Senior Living, peace of mind is a must for the senior and their family. Experience this and more at Danbury Senior Living of Worcester and Millersburg. Stop in for a tour at Glen Drive in Millersburg and Portage Road in Worcester. Or visit us at danburyseniorliving.com for more information. A leader of senior care in Wayne County for nearly a decade, let Danbury be your choice in the next step of senior living.
At Pomerane Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomerane Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family. In tonight's junior varsity contest, New Philadelphia defeated West Holmes by the score of 47-29. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Matt Croy, and the game played last Saturday in New Philadelphia. The Quakers squeezed past West Holmes by 6 points at 38-32. It was West Holmes up 8-6 after one, and the Knights had a 18-16 lead at halftime. However, New Philadelphia would outscore West Holmes 12-8 in the third quarter, and they would take a 28-26 lead through 3, and outscoring West Holmes 10-6 in the fourth. And New Philadelphia got the come from behind win 38-32. And in that contest for the Quakers, led by 6'5 senior forward Carter Vandal, he had 16 points in that contest. Also 6'2 junior guard Colton Sauter, he had 9 points, and 6'5 senior guard Michael Vickers chipped in with 8. For West Holmes in that loss, they were led in scoring in that contest by 6'4 junior Nate Fair. He had 8 points, and also 6'5 senior forward Mason Wolf had 12 as well. And the New Philadelphia win in their earlier meeting last Saturday, 38-32. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
At Guggisberg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Guggisberg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Guggisberg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg and visit RES at the auction yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Schlabel Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Schlabel Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
East Holmes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Holmes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Holmes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
A single-family home located at 8077 Geneva Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $315,000. This property was built in 1992 and has 3 bedrooms with 2 full and 1 partial baths with 2,029 square feet. Located in the Lake Buckhorn Submap 5 subdivision within the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com. New Philadelphia has 3 losses on the season. They lost all those games consecutively going back to December 16th, 18th, and 20th, and losing those games to Lexington by a score of 51-46. That was at home. Also a road loss to Gahanna-Lincoln, 50-46, and also a loss on December 20th to Mansfield Senior on the road by a score of 40-29. However, they have not lost since then, winning 9 straight, and the Quakers have a record of 11-3 overall on the year. West Holmes a record of 2-14 coming in. For New Philadelphia, they're averaging 51.5 points per contest on the season. West Holmes averaging 48.5 a game. The Quakers allowing just under 46 points per contest defensively, while the Knights give up 57.4 a game on the defensive end this season. In the OCC, Lexington is in first place. They are 9-1. Their only loss coming to New Philadelphia in that last game when the Quakers defeated them by 2 points at 55-53. But they are in first place still in the OCC, and after that, it is New Philadelphia in second place at 9-2. Then it's Mansfield Senior at 8-2. Madison and Mount Vernon both 4-7 in the conference. Worcester is 5-6. Ashland 3-8, and West Holmes is 1-10. In the IVC North Division, Malvern is in first place. They are 9-0. A win over Strasburg tonight would clinch at least a share of the IVC North Division title. Then it's Buckeye Trail and Strasburg with 6-2. TCC is 4-3. Conotton Valley 3-7. East Canton is 2-7. And Newcomerstown 0-9. In the IVC South Division, Garraway is in first place. They are 7-2. While Sini Valley is 6-3, and also Indian Valley is 6-3. Highland is 4-4. Claymont is 4-5. Tusky Valley is 3-5, and Ridgewood is 0-8. Overall around the area in boys basketball thus far, Garraway a record of 13-2 overall. Triway is 10-7, while Central Christian has a record of 8-8. Highland is 8-7. Waynedale is 7-8. Danville record of 6-11, and Lanaville is 4-11. Stay tuned. More to come after this on WKLM.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Other games around the end tonight has Highland at Husky Valley here this evening here in boys basketball. Ridgewood also is at Garraway tonight. Triway's at Manchester. Northwestern's at Waynedale. And Lucas playing host to Loudonville. Central Christian is at Crestline as well. Also in the OCC, Ashland is at Worcester. Mansfield Senior is at Lexington. And Madison is playing host to Mount Vernon. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's contest. West Holmes taking on an outstanding New Philadelphia team. But we saw last Saturday the West Holmes not backing down for these very good teams. Only lost by 6 points to this Quaker team, so West Holmes certainly not going to be intimidated to take on a very good Quaker team here tonight.
Oh, not at all, man. I think it goes back to the game up at Worcester where they started 7 of 7 from the floor. They found some confidence, and they carried it into that next game against New Philadelphia. The Knights defense, it's been improving every game we've seen them play recently, and I think that's going to be a real good matchup we see against the Quakers tonight.
You look at West Holmes, that last game against a very talented Mansfield Senior team, played with them toe-to-toe to the very end of the contest. And as Tennille Klein talking about, playing these good teams tough, just need there's little spots in the games here, maybe kind of gets them off or can't get quite over the hump, and kind of looking for that next step where they can get over the hump and get some wins over these quality teams.
And you hate talking about moral victories at this point of the season, but when you look back to the first time those two teams played over in Mansfield, it was a 30-point game. And for them to come out and play as close as they did against the TY Tigers has to be something that is inspiring to them, especially going against a New Philadelphia team that's riding high right now, beating the OCC juggernaut Lexington.
We'll see if the Quakers obviously a lot to play for as well. They're still playing for a chance to win the OCC championship, so the Quakers still a lot to play for here in the OCC.
A lot to play for, but they got to get through the Knights tonight, and no matter what the record is when you play in the dungeon, throw it out, because the crowd here really does make a difference in these contests.
Should be a good one tonight. West Holmes taking on New Philadelphia. We'll take a break. Jake Sidle will have tonight's starting lineups, and then the opening tip after that on WKLM. Millersburg Electric offers the area's largest appliance and video showroom with nearly 200 appliances on display and thousands more to choose from. They offer all the top brands, including General Electric, GE Cafe, Thermador, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and Speed Queen Laundry. In addition, they are one of the top 100 out of over 6,000 Generac standby generator dealers in the U.S. Since 1945, Millersburg Electric has been serving the area as the leading appliance retailer and electrical contractor. Visit the showroom on South Washington Street or shop 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IJ Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and you can get 81% lean ground chuck, $2.99 a pound, boneless pork loin, pork chops, $2.79 a pound, Dole chopped salads, 2 for $6. We also have beef loin T-bone steaks, $7.99 a pound, boneless pork loin country style ribs, $2.19 a pound, Gerber's boneless chicken lover's choice, $4.69 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home. Not only does MRV Siding Supply have a new location with a huge showroom, they also have more options to choose from. Choose from their 3 new colors of siding in gray, red, and green, along with new colors in Provia Stone. They are also featuring Diamond Coat maintenance-free Cedar Home Decor Look products with a 30-year warranty. Stop by and see them at their new showroom on County Road 624 in Millersburg, in addition to their locations in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Tonight's starting lineups being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get him back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. First for the visiting New Philadelphia Quakers. They all line up like this. A 6'2 junior guard wearing number 2, Colton Slaughter. 6'5 senior guard wearing number 4, Michael Vickers. A 6'7 junior forward, number 5, Owen Schellis. A 6-foot sophomore guard, number 14, Max Steele. And a 6'5 senior forward wearing number 22, Carter Vandal. On the other side, the West Holmes Knights will line up like this. 6'4 junior forward wearing number 2, Nate Fair. 5'8 junior guard, number 4, Collier Klein. A 5'9 senior guard, number 10, Zevin Proper. And a 6-foot senior guard wearing number 13 is Xander Schultz. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Knights, a 6'5 senior forward, number 33, Mason Wolf.
West Holmes 2-14 on the season. They're in last place at 1-10 in the OCC, coached by Tenio Klein. For New Philadelphia, they are 11-3 on the season. They've won 9 straight. They're also in second place at 9-2 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference, and they're coached by Zach Ross. Tonight's starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs, and will have your car looking brand new. We'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 330-674-1483. McRae alongside Jake Sidle, and also it's Brogan Steimel and Zach Kraftbeck at WKLM Sports Central on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We're also video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page. That is courtesy of the Claxon Communications team. Casey Claxon producing tonight's video stream. Also working the camera up top, that is Destiny Danielek. And on the floor tonight, working the camera is Greg Perkins. And for West Holmes, white jerseys and blue numerals in blue and red trim with their home jerseys tonight. And for New Philadelphia, their road jerseys of black jerseys and also black shorts, red numerals, and also red trim. Jumping for West Holmes, that's Nate Fair. He's a 6'4 junior. And jumping for the Quakers, that'll be Carter Vandal, a 6'5 senior. There's the whistle, the toss, won by New Philadelphia, going from right to left in the first half of play from the dungeon. Pass goes out top and received now on the dribble. The pass by Wells goes to the far side. Back out top to Michael Vickers. Back in the left wing to Colton Slaughter. Out top of the pass, now received by Vandal. Whips it back in the right wing. Drive to the foul line by Vickers. Cross-court pass left wing to Wells. Wells to the foul line. Back out top of the pass to Slaughter. Left wing back to Michael Vickers. Vickers crossover to the foul line. Hands it off to Vandal. Drive to lane. Kicks it back out top. Now back to the corner. Here's the dribble. And in the hands of Slaughter. Left wing back to Vickers. Back in the corner received now by Grant Wells. Out top with it now to Vandal. Back high on the right side as they whip the ball around the perimeter very quickly, I will say as well, for the Quakers. Pass by Vickers goes into the hands now of Carter Vandal. Back to Vickers now high on the right side. Just into the first quarter. Out top the Slaughter to the foul line. Back in the corner. The dribble by Vandal to the lane. Head fake, kicks it right wing. The dribble now shot for the quarter up in the air by Brant Wells. No good. Rebound finally grabbed by Mason Wolf on that long offensive possession to start off the game for the Quakers. West Holmes has the ball. Here's Collier Klein across the half-court line going left to right. He's double-teamed. Pass goes right side to Mason Wolf. Pass inside. Deflected and going to be a foul call going for the steal on Nate Fair. Foul will be slapped inside on New Philadelphia. That'll be on Michael Vickers.
Yeah, and I thought they might get one there. It seemed like a lot of contact in the lane coming to get a pass. Of course, not in the NFL, so we don't have to worry about what pass interference is here.
Exactly. Here's the drive by Schultz to the baseline. Off balance, he's double-teamed to the post. Kicks it back to the corner to Mason Wolf. Wolf spins around, dribbles it, gets the handoff. Back over to Xander Schultz. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be pulled down by Michael Vickers. Quakers basketball in a scoreless game. Into the front court, grabbed in the left wing by Slaughter. His three-pointers way off the mark, missed everything. It'll be tied up after that, and the arrow does point to West Holmes, so they'll get the team rebound. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace and Brogan Steimel reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight.
Well, you know, Matt, these Quakers are a very good team. They've played very strong all season, but you have to wonder if they are going to have a little bit of a hangover coming off of such a dramatic win over Lexington.
No question. We'll see. Schultz double team, gets the pass off out top to Nate Fair. Now to Proper high on the left side. His pass inside the Fair. along the left post, knocked loose on the floor, dove after. It's going to be tied up again this time. Of course, the turnover on West Holmes as the arrow will point to the Quakers, and West Holmes has their first turnover.
Just a little bit off on that, but that was a great play. If you saw it on our YouTube stream, you could just see Thayer, he had the straight look to the basket, just couldn't handle the pass.
No score still. 6 minutes to play. First quarter, Quakers had the basketball. Pass goes out top to Carter Vandal. Back in the left wing. Now to Colton Slaughter. His three-pointer going to be knocked down. Right off that nice screen. Let them wide open. He knocked it down. Colton Slaughter. First points of the game, 3-0 Quakers, West Holmes ball. Here's Schultz on the right wing. Dribbles it, drive to the lane. His shot up in the air, going to be no good off the rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of West Holmes. And it will be Quakers basketball.
I'm not sure that shot attempt wasn't partially blocked there with Schultz going up. That was another good look, and that's the Knights just they have to find those good looks, and I hope they start falling.
Quakers basketball out top to Vandal. On the left wing goes to Brant Wells. Whips it back out top into the hands of Michael Vickers. Dribbles it right wing. On the left wing. Here's the dribble to the foul line by Owen Miller. Spin around, pass by Vandal, goes to the corner. Dribble to the foul line by Miller. Goes out top of the pass to Slaughter. Back on the right wing. Into the hands of Carter Vandal. Back in the left wing goes to Miller. 6'2 junior. Cross-court pass right wing to Vickers. Back in the corner, received by Wells again. On the right point, back to Vandal. Deflected, he'll grab it. And stolen away finally by Proper. Proper in transition for the Knights on the right wing. On the first turnover on New Philadelphia. To the right post to Mason Wolf. He's double teamed. Wolf shot off the glass is good. And West Holmes on the board, down 3-2.
If the Knights want to be successful today, finding Mason Wolf on that block and getting him going early is going to be a big key in that. When they get him going down low, it's a very different offense than New Philadelphia is probably expecting to see.
Averaging over 10 points per game is Mason Wolf. Pass to the corner goes to Brant Wells. Meanwhile, his three-pointer's knocked down for the Quakers. Their second three-point basket, and now 6-2 lead for New Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Knights defense going to want to start trying to limit those outside shots because you're getting them, not letting them get a good look down low, but if you let them start shooting from outside, you're going to get a hole dug there.
Meanwhile, it was Nate Fair trying to hand it off to Proper in the left corner. Knocked away, but a foul is going to be called on the Quakers. So that for them is going to be a foul called on Owen Miller. That'll be his first second-team foul on New Philadelphia.
I think he just got a little too much of both guys there trying to get through and steal that ball. His coach has got to love seeing the hustle by the official right there. You make that much contact, you're almost guaranteed a call.
Ball lobbed in, deflected away, almost thrown away, but grabbed on the ricochet by Nate Fair. Now to Proper, high on the left side for the Knights, down 6-2. 4 minutes to play, first quarter. Proper takes it to the right wing, picks it up out top to Nate Fair. Fair dribbles it, the handoff back to Proper on the left wing. Proper dribbles it, backs it up now high in the left side. His pass goes to the right block inside to Nate Fair, backs it in. Fair under the basket. Reverse layup is off the glass, and good. Nate Fair on the board, and West Holmes down 6-4.
That was the same play they tried to run earlier when Fair just couldn't handle that pass and ran into a little more defense there like New Philly was expecting that. Just was strong enough to take it to the basket.
Pass to the side left block goes to Vandal. His shot blocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with New Philadelphia. Nate Fair, 6'4 junior. He's averaging 8 points per game for West Holmes. Knights trailing by 2. Quakers basketball beneath their own backboard. Inbounded to the left wing, grabbed by Vandal. Goes out top into the hands of Slaughter. Gets the handoff back to Michael Vickers now. Dribbles it, crossover to the foul line. Back in the corner. Here's the three-pointer by Owen Miller. Going to be up and knocked down. Owen Miller, he'll get into the three-point show. 9 points for the Quakers on 3 3-point baskets. And now Knights had the basketball. Here's Proper high on the right. Double team. Back to Mason Wolf in the corner. Drive to the baseline. Wolf shot off the rim. No good. Rebound juggled and going to be finally grabbed into the hands of Michael Vickers. And Vickers into the front court. Back in the corner. Drive to the baseline by Owen Miller. He's double team. Kicks the left wing back to Vickers. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Missed everything by the left-hander. Rebound goes to Collier Klein. Knights had the basketball down 9-4. 2:45 to play first quarter. Klein out top. Now to the left wing. Picks it up. Into the corner goes to Zevin Proper. Back to Klein high on the left side. Klein holds onto it. Dribbles the left wing. Now to the corner. And a little too close on the hand check call on Brant Wells. 13th foul New Philadelphia. Wells has his first.
You know, back on that last offensive possession there from the Knights, Proper, good heads-up play. He picked up his dribble, saw he was double-teamed, knew someone was going to be open immediately, and found Mason Wolf for that very good look at the basket.
Here's Schultz to the baseline on the drive. He'll get called for the offensive foul this time around. They say he pushed off on Colton Slaughter, and that'll be the first team foul West Holmes. And also they'll get the turnover as well.
and that'll be their second.
That's one of those gray area kind of 50-50 calls, Matt. At least from our vantage point up here, the official would have had a better look at the inside of that play, but that's almost one where you'd like to see him just say no call. They're both pushing.
9-4 Quakers, they have the ball. Pass to the right block, and meanwhile going to be offensive foul called on New Philadelphia. Trying to clear some room to get free on that block, I believe, inside. And I called that on Carter Vandal. 14th foul New Philadelphia. Vandal has his first, and that'll be their second turnover.
We're going to see Owen Schellis check in for New Philadelphia, and Sam Sprang coming off the bench for the Knights. Get some fresh legs in there, and both teams trying to defend well on the perimeter. That takes a lot out of both defenses. So the Knights going to look to try to find something different with Sam Sprang, who's been getting a lot more playing time as of late.
Bounce pass goes to Mason Wolf for the corner. He'll pick it up. Lobs it back to Proper now high on the right side. Out top to Sprang. He'll find Klein high in the left. Klein dribbles it back near midcourt. Klein with the dribble at the top of the key. Now to the left wing. He'll back it up. Still with the dribble is Collier Klein. Still has it. Now finally a pass goes to Proper. Proper double team. Back to Klein left wing. Drive to the baseline. He's cut off. Takes the left wing back to Sam Sprang. His three-pointer off the mark. Rebound going to be ripped away. And grabbed that time by the Quakers. On that board was Owen Miller. Miller to the front court. Out top. Three-pointer by Miller. Up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Owen Miller has his second three-pointer. 12-4 lead now for New Philadelphia.
2 for 2 and for Miller, and all points for New Philly so far coming from the deep ball. The Knights, like I said, they got to find a way to stop those shots from the perimeter. That's what's going to bury him here.
Quakers, the Knights basketball, hand off by Sam Sprang, goes to Collier Klein, just behind him. Klein dribbles it now, between the circles now on the right wing. Klein with it, double teamed again, bounce pass goes to Mason Wolf. Wolf to the baseline, he's cut off. Takes it out top, goes to Proper. Under a minute to play, first quarter. Proper, top of the key, now to the foul line. Cut off, head fake, fadeaway jumper by Proper, in and out, no good. Rebound finally be grabbed by Carter Vandal. Quakers basketball, 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Into the quarter goes to Colton Slaughter. Dumps it inside, he'll find his teammate, and that'll be inside Owen Schellis, who missed it. Rebound goes to Proper, and the Knights had the basketball. 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Knights with it with 23 seconds and counting in the first. Here's Klein in the corner. Out top goes to Sam Sprang. On the right point, back to Xander Schultz. 15 seconds. Drive. Lane. Up-out shot by Schultz. Going to be no good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Collier Klein. His putback no good, but a foul is going to be called. And that is going to be the 15th foul New Philadelphia in this first quarter.
Just always good when you can get those offensive boards, and late in the quarter you get a chance to get some points back with the clock stopped. As looks like we're gonna see Blake Wagers check in for the first time this evening after this first shot.
Free throw no good by Collier Klein. He'll have one more to go. And Blake Wagers replacing Mason Wolf, and for Collier Klein, 5'8" junior guard, averaging 3.5 points per game. And he'll get set for his second free throw attempt. That's up. That's going to be good. Split in a pair. Collier Klein, his first point of the game. 12-5 lead now for New Philadelphia. 9 seconds to play in the quarter. Into the front where Quakers have it. Here's Michael Vickers out top. Down to the right wing. Vickers spins around. Knocked away. Stolen away by Collier Klein. His shot from length of the floor at the buzzer. No good. As the first quarter comes to a close. At the end of one, it's New Philadelphia 12 in West Holmes 7. This is OCC Basketball on WKLM.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, Elite Flooring and Tile has a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39. First quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle, where West Holmes was 0 for 3 on three-point tries. New Philadelphia 4 for 6 for a scorching 67%. West Holmes 2 of 6 from two-point range for 33%. Well, New Philadelphia was 0 for 3. Well, West Holmes was 1 for 2 for the foul line, 50%. Quakers did not attempt the foul shot in that first quarter. And the Quakers now rebounding West Holmes 6-5. 3 turnovers for New Philadelphia and 2 for West Holmes in that first quarter of play. Knights basketball to begin the second quarter. Here's Spring to the baseline. Now to the corner. He'll pick it up. Spring spins around. Bounce pass deflected away and stolen. And it'll be Quakers basketball after West Holmes gets their third turnover. 12-5 New Philadelphia. They had the ball in the second quarter. Pass goes out top to Carter Vandal, who had 16 points against West Holmes last Saturday, the 6'5 senior. Now back to the corner to Wells. Out top to Vandal. On the left wing, now Michael Vickers, 6'5 senior guard to the corner. He had 8 points against West Holmes in that previous matchup. Ball stripped away, almost a steal by Schultz, but he gets called for the reach-in foul.
Just a little too much contact there, and I think if he didn't have to go across the body of Vickers, he would have had that cleanly and been unopposed going to the other basket. But you got to love the hustle there you're seeing.
Unfortunately, though, his second personal foul, I do believe. Right now he's out there. It'll be Quakers with the basketball. And it is indeed the second personal on Xander Schultz. Obviously important player for the Knights. Right now he's trying and play through it. Here's the drive by Vandal. His shot from the right block is off the glass and good. Carter Vandal will muscle that one home. First two-point basket for the Quakers, and they're up 14-5.
I think they saw the Knights were almost selling out to stop the three-point shot there, and they decided to go straight inside as Mason Wolf wasn't on the floor. They weren't playing as high.
Another turnover on West Holmes in the front court. On the fast break pass by Wells, stolen right back away by the hustle of Blake Wagers. 4 turnovers on each team. Knights had the basketball. Proper to the front court. Now to Nate Thayer high on the left side. The handoff goes to Xander Schultz. Schultz to the corner, down to the baseline. His layup off the glass and good. Nobody stopped him that time. And West Holmes down 14-7. Schultz has his first 2 of the game. And Schultz came in averaging 10.5 a game for the 6-foot senior guard. Quakers basketball. Drive by Vandal. Baseline, his shot off the glass and good again. And a foul called also on that bucket by Carter Vandal. And he'll go to the foul line with a chance for a three-point play. Vandal has 4 points on back-to-back baskets. That's the 13th foul West Holmes in this first half. Schultz going to check out, and also Proper's out. Mason Wolf back in along with Collier Klein. Wagers got that last foul, his first. Free throw by Vandal was knocked down. He has 5 points, all coming in the second quarter. And now a 17-7 New Philadelphia lead. And now a timeout West Holmes, 6:11 to play second quarter. This is OCC basketball on WKLM.
Buckeye Career Center is now accepting high school student applications for next school year. Over 1,000 area sophomores jumped at the opportunity to tour BCC recently, and now is the time to submit your application for one of over 30 high school programs. Remember, cosmetology, utility line worker, intro to nursing, and welding are popular options that fill up quickly. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future through career technical education. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more about our programs or to apply for next year. We are Buckeye Proud.
West Holmes trailing by 10. They'll have the basketball out of the timeout here at side court. Zevin Proper to inbound. Proper, 5'9", senior, averaging 9.3 points per contest coming in. Inbounds to Collier Klein. Klein across the timeline. Guarded by Wells. Bounce pass to Proper on the right wing. Dribbles it to the top of the key. Into the corner to the Klein. Klein looking, dribbles it to the foul line. Comes to a jump stop. Hands it off the out top to Mason Wolf. Right corner back to Nate Thayer. Thayer hands it off back to Klein on the right point. Klein looking, double team, spins away from it. Now dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane, spins around to the lane. His shot up in the air, going to be knocked down. Tough shot by Collier Klein, makes it a 17-9 ball game. Klein's first field goal, he has 3 points. Quakers basketball, here's Vandal. Drive to the baseline, back to the corner. It'll be received to that far side by Owen Schellis. Back in the right wing. Grabbed by Slaughter. Back on the left side goes to Wells. Over to Vickers back near the midcourt line. Quakers basketball. On the left point back to Vandal. Back in the corner to Slaughter. His pass inside, deflected away, stolen by Nate Thayer. That'll be the 5th New Philadelphia turnover. West Holmes ball down 17-9. 5:10 to play in the second quarter. Here's Klein to the front court. On the left wing. Picks it up. Shovels it right to the foul line. The fair dumps it inside the Mason Wolf. He's double teamed. Shot by Wolf going to be rejected by Vandal. Goes out of bounds though. And West Holmes will keep the basketball.
Yeah, good job by Wolf there, just trying to get up and turn around, put the shot up, and then realizing that he wasn't the last one to touch the ball. He can just let that one go out of bounds.
Drive by Klein in traffic and kicks it out top to Proper. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down. Zevon Proper has 5 points, his first three-pointer of the first half.
First three-pointer of the ball game for the Knights, too, and it brings it back to a two-possession ball game.
5-0 run since that timeout by Tennille Klein. West Holmes down by 5. Quakers basketball. Drive. Pass goes to the corner. Three-pointer by Brant Wells going to be off the mark. Rebound to the fork. Great box out and rebound and a grab by Proper. Proper on the fast break. Backs it up now. Cross-court pass goes to Collier Klein. Drive. Lane. Klein's little float over the air. Going to be no good. Partially blocked. Rebound goes to Michael Vickers. Quakers basketball. Vickers to the front court. Left corner goes to Slaughter. Back to Vickers. Out top to Vandal. Vandal looking. Back in the left wing to Vickers. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound to the floor. Picked up by Sam Spring. West Holmes ball, and they're down 17-12. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Collier Klein across the timeline. Dribbles it high in the right side. And directing traffic as he works it against Brant Wells. His pass into the hands of Sam Spring. To Proper now high on the left side. Proper dribbles it. Back in the corner goes to Nate Fair. Fair drive to the baseline. Under the bucket. Reverse layup off the last. And good. He got the roll. Nate Fair makes it a 17-14 ball game.
Once again, they showed the double team and alert there. Find the guy that's open and let him run to the basket. That's a great move there by West Holmes. They could do that all night.
Fair has 4. 7-0 run by the Knights. Down by 3 now. Quakers have the basketball. Into the corner of the Slaughter. His three-pointer is going to be off the mark. Rebound to the floor. Another great box out. This time Nate Fair will get the hustle rebound. 17-14. Knights down by 3, and they have the basketball. 3:10 to play in the second quarter.
Little three-quarter court pressure now from New Philly.
Klein's pass goes to Proper on the right wing. Dribbles it on the right point. Picks it up. Around the foul circle. Goes to Mason Wolf. Lobs it inside. Deflected away. There's a steal. And that'll be the 5th West Holmes turnover. Quakers basketball. Now Vickers hands it off the Slaughter. Cross-court pass. Going to be a travel call before that pass was made in the 6th turnover on New Philadelphia. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace and Brogan Steinmore reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Timeout called. 2:50 to play in the half. 17-14 New Philadelphia. This is OCC basketball on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Valentine's Day isn't that far away. Do you know that, Jake? Stop by the jewelry store for a set of sterling silver earrings, necklaces, or a shiny new ring, and get a great selection of watches for the guys, too. Shop for Valentine's Day at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. I'm sure you were aware of that, right?
Hey, I bought the ring last year. Maybe I'll get some of your rings this time. I don't know.
All right. I'm sure you're on it. West Holmes basketball out of the timeout. Here's Proper to the right wing. Out top goes to Collier Klein. Klein to the left side. Double team. His pass deflected out top. Chased down now by Xander Schultz. 2.5 to play in the second quarter. Now to Klein on the left wing. Klein backs it up. Double team. Into the corner to Schultz. Looking. Out top, deflected away and grabbed by Proper. Proper to the foul circle. Dumps to the side. Look goes to Mason. Bakes it in. What a look of the dime by Xander Schultz. On the pass by Proper, I should say.
First collecting the tip there for Proper, and then the no-look pass down to Wolf on the block. That was an NBA-style play right there. You got to love to see it.
Mason Wolf has 4. West Holmes down by just a point. Here's the back end by Vandal to the right block. Cut off by Mason Wolf. Good defense. Now top. Now the drive. Foul line by Vickers. Head fake shot by Vickers up in the air. In and out. No good. Rebound ripped away by Mason Wolf. Knights basketball. Now Proper across the timeline. Down by just a point. 1:45 to play in the half. Out top to Wolf. Deflected. He'll grab it. Wolf looking. And gets the handoff to Collier Klein. Near that midcourt line. Klein dribbles it. Now to Xander Schultz with the basketball. Schultz spreads the floor for the Knights. Now takes it right wing. Spins around to the foul line. Out top now to Collier Klein. 1:20 to play in the second quarter. West Holmes again down 17-16. Klein with it. Backs it up. Spins around now high on the right side. At the conclusion on the 5-second violation. Too much dribbling, says the official, as he had the countdown with Owen Miller defending him. And that 5-second violation will result in West Holmes' 6th turnover in the first half.
Oh, you know what, Matt? I think that count might have was supposed to reset there when he turned around. He was looking to make a basketball play. The official just real quick with the whistle on that one.
And Klein thought that as well. Here's a Vandals pass inside, grabbed by Vickers from the backdoor cut. His layup no good. Great defense inside. It'll be a rebound grab by Collier Klein as he'll get the ball right back. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Knights basketball. Here's Proper out top. 40 seconds to play in the half. Knights down by 1. Proper dribbles it, crossover, left wing to the foul line. Picks it up. Looking out top now to Schultz. Right point over to Wolf. Out top in the hands of Collier Klein. Klein dribbles it high in the left. 25 seconds. His handoff goes to Xander Schultz. Down to 20 seconds in the half. Schultz to the foul circle. Kicks the left corner back to Klein. 15 seconds. Out top to Schultz. Schultz looking. Dribbles it. Crossover foul line. Lost it. Picked up by Klein. His three-pointer left wing going to be no good. Rebound. Grabbed inside by Owen Schellis. Down to 3 seconds. And going to be a travel called on Owen Miller just crossing midcourt on that double team by the Knights. That'll be the 7th New Philadelphia turnover. And West Holmes going to hand the ball here at side court with just under 2 seconds to go. Schultz to inbound. Goes to Proper. His shot at the buzzer. Going to be a three-pointer. No good. Off the glass. Rebound goes to Carter Vandal. And that'll close out the first half of play. Halftime score from the dungeon. It's New Philadelphia 17 and West Holmes 16. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Are you still manually tracking your business credit card expenses? This is Pat Ryan, Payments and Card Services Manager for the Commercial and Savings Bank, and we now offer a solution to help. Together with Visa, the CSB Business Credit Card makes tracking easy by connecting to your expense management platform. With every transaction that is made, the data is passed to your system and the transactions are automatically categorized, so you can spend less time reviewing receipts and more time running your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to learn more. The The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
It is halftime from the Dungeon. New Philadelphia has a 1-point lead at 17-16 over West Holmes. The Quakers jumped out to a 12-5 lead after one, and they would take a 17-5 lead into the second quarter. But then a timeout called by Danielek Klein, and West Holmes did respond as they would close out the second quarter after that on a 9-0 run. In the halftime score, it's New Philadelphia 17 and West Holmes 16. West Holmes in all outscoring the Quakers 11-5 in that second quarter of play. For the Quakers in the first half, they were led in scoring by Owen Miller. As for Owen Miller in the first half, knocking down 2 3-point baskets for them. And Miller in that first half going 2 for 3 on 3 in that first half from 3-point distance for him. I should say 2 for 2 from 3-point distance, Owen Miller, for his total of 6 points. Also, Carter Vandal in that first half of action. He would go 2 for 3 from 2-point range, 1 for 1 for the foul line. Vandal had 5 points, all coming in the second quarter. 3 points apiece for Colton Slaughter and Brant Wells, rounding out the Quakers total of 17. For West Holmes, leading the way. Well-balanced scoring, but they were led by Xander Schultz. Schultz going 0 for 1 on 3-point tries, 1 for 3 from 2-point range. His total of 5 points, and also 4 points apiece for Mason Wolf as well as Nate Thayer in that first half. 3 points scored by Collier Klein to round out the 16-point total for the Knights. Halftime score, New Philadelphia 17 and West Holmes 16. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. In the first half of play, West Holmes shot 1 of 6 from downtown for 17%. Shot 6 of 12 from 2-point range for 50%. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 50%. Had 11 rebounds and 6 turnovers. 7 turnovers were committed by the Quakers, and they had 9 rebounds. The Quakers in the first half shot 4 of 9 from downtown. They went 0 of 3 in the second quarter to cool down that 67% all the way down to 44%. And from 2-point range, they went 2 for 7, and that was for about 28.5% on that. They are 1 of 1 from the charity stripe, and really it's a tale of 2 quarters stat-wise here in this game.
Individually for West Holmes, Collier Klein had 3 boards in that first half, and also 2 boards apiece for Zevon Proper and Mason Wolf. And for New Philadelphia, it was Michael Vickers who had 3 rebounds and 2 boards for Carter Vandal. And the halftime score, a 17-16 lead for New Philadelphia, but as we mentioned here, I think Danielek Klein must have seen something, Jake, here after that timeout. West Holmes on 9-0 run to close out that first half.
Yeah, quick timeout in the second quarter by Coach Klein. I think just defensively they saw something too. They found a mismatch they liked, especially on the offensive end. Like we said, every time they've been double teamed, they've either been able to dribble out of it or find the player that's not guarded. And that's been a big help to them, especially getting down low with Klein and Wolf. But on the defensive end, they're shutting down the shooters from outside. Like I said, 0 of 3 from downtown in that second quarter after starting 4 of 6 from 3-point land for the Quakers. And really, they haven't been able to get anything going inside. They got those 2 buckets in the second quarter, and that's just about it from the inside. So Coach Klein saw something and made adjustments, which is really shown how much this team has grown this season as well.
Still anybody's game here at the half. New Philadelphia 17 and West Holmes 16. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com. A single-family home located at 8077 Geneva Drive in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $315,000. This property was built in 1992 and has 3 bedrooms with 2 full and 1 partial baths with 2,029 square feet. Located in the Lake Buckhorn Submap 5 subdivision within the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Nolan Mackey at 330-231-0028 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Reminder, we are video live streaming tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page. Of course, that is courtesy of Claxon Communications, as that is Casey Claxon producing tonight's video stream. Also, Destiny Danielek is working the cameras here up top. Greg Perkins working the cameras on the floor. Again, you can find that on YouTube. Search WKLM or find the link for that on Facebook. And we're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steimel and Zach Kraft back at WKLM Sports Central. Just about ready for the start of the second half of action. Reminder, we'll have plenty of action coming right tomorrow. We'll be video live streaming the tri-meet in high school wrestling tomorrow at West Holmes. Don't miss that. Airtime for that right around 4:50 for that tri-meet here at West Holmes. We'll be video live streaming that also on YouTube. And also, of course, a couple basketball games tomorrow as well on WKLM and also on YouTube. Quakers basketball to begin the second half of action, going left to right. Bounce pass to the right block inside the Vandal. He'll back it in on Mason Wolf. Kicks it right point. Goes to Grant Wells. Into the quarterback to Vandal. Vandal spins around to the lane. His shot up off the glass going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Going to be deflected out top. Grabbed somehow by Michael Vickers. And Quakers will retain possession of the basketball. Vickers pass goes right side to Owen Miller. Back in the corner. Now received to the far side. Drive now by Colton Slaughter. Out top to Carter Vandal. Vandal drive to the lane. Head fake. Shot for the block. No good. Partially blocked by Mason Wolf. And Wolf had the basketball, tried to wrestle it away, and they're going to call that a held ball. I'm not sure if it was held on too long enough to call that, but instead it will be West Holmes basketball anyway, I guess.
Any contact there is going to give an official a reason to call a held ball there. I think it was just enough, and Wolf able to just pull it back. Usually when you see someone pull it back like that, you'll get the benefit of the doubt, but apparently not that time.
Knights basketball. Another quarter goes to Klein. To the right block inside the Mason Wolf. His layup is going to be good. In the foul. West Holmes has taken their first lead on that bucket and a chance for a three-point play at the foul line. Mason Wolf.
That's 6 points now for Wolf on 3 of 5 shooting. That's a huge get right there.
Wolf stepping to the charity stripe. The 6'5 senior came in averaging 10.2 a game. He had 12 points in the previous meeting against New Philadelphia. And now West Holmes out on top 18-17 and an 11-0 run. That free throw up going to make it a 12-0 run for the Knights going back to that second quarter. Wolf has 7. West Holmes up 19-17. Quakers basketball to the front court. Here's Michael Vickers. Gets the handoff to Colton Slaughter. Back on the right side to Vickers. Back out top goes in the hands now of Vandal. On the left wing to Wells. Out top goes to Michael Vickers. Right wing now to Colton Slaughter. Dumps it inside, deflected away, but a foul called. That time on Mason Wolf, who's really been doing a spectacular job defending Vandal inside. That time he got the foul.
And, that was just Slaughter. He faked that as a shot so well, and I think Wolf was starting to box out a little bit there and just a little too much contact as Vandal was turning around to try to get that ball.
Pass out top, going to be received by Owen Miller on the right wing to Michael Vickers. 19-17 West Holmes. Quakers had the basketball. Second place team in the OCC in New Philadelphia coming in and on a 9-game winning streak. Vickers pass right of the foul line, goes to Vandal. His 15-footers up in the air, going to be knocked down that time. Vandal has 7 points, his first point since that second quarter. Tied up at 19. That's the first tie of the game. Knights had the basketball. Collier Klein spins around high on the right side. Klein picks it up. Bounce pass goes to Mason Wolf on the right wing. Cross-court pass received by Schultz. Schultz to the baseline. His wraparound pass deflected. Grabbed on the floor. Picked up by Schultz again. Out top to Proper. His three-pointer's going to be off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound is going to be corralled by Vandal, and then he'll be fouled. That'll be the second team foul on West Holmes coming in this third quarter.
A little surprised to see that called there. A lot of contact being allowed underneath right now, but it seems like anything that's out near the three-point line or in transition, even just a little bit of a nudge is going to get called tonight.
Tied at 19. Quakers had the basketball. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Pass goes left, point received now by Colton Slaughter. To the right block inside now to Carter Vandal. His shot up in the air going to be knocked down. Carter Vandal will turnaround jumper inside the paint. He has back-to-back up buckets and now 9 points.
4 of 6 from the floor tonight, Matt.
21-19 lead now for the Quakers. They'll take the lead once again. Here's Klein. Out of bounds off of his hands and a turnover. And West Holmes now has their 7th turnover tonight. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. And Brogan Steinmore reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Quakers basketball out top to Michael Vickers. On the right wing to Brant Wells. Out top to Slaughter. Left side goes to Vandal. His three-pointer's going to be knocked down. All of a sudden, Vandal getting the hot hand and a 24-19 lead for the Quakers.
He's 3 for his last 3 attempts.
7 points for him in the quarter and timeout by West Holmes. 5:16 to play in the third. New Philadelphia 24, West Holmes 19. This is OCC basketball on WKLM.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's good at the buzzer. Wyatt Miller wins his team the championship.
Hey, Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Grandpa. I just got done hitting the game-winning shot to win the championship. Or at least that's what I'm going to do someday.
I don't have any doubt about that. Fortunately, we don't have to dream about selling championship-level tires right here at Millersburg Tire Service. We have all the top brands from Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and more.
And of course, don't forget your snow tires while they're traveling to all the games.
That's right, Wyatt. There's nothing better than supporting our local youth, and Millersburg Tire will help you get there.
That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
West Holmes basketball out of the timeout, trying to snap a 7-0 run by Carter Vandal for New Philadelphia. Knights basketball out top. Here's Wolf over to Collier Klein. He'll find Schultz on the right point. Schultz backs it up, picks it up, looking. Pass near side, goes in the hands of Collier Klein. Klein to the left wing, now drive to the baseline, spins around, in traffic, hands it off, near the foul line, deflected to the floor, he'll grab it again. And back out top to Mason Wolf, now we're going to call a travel on that play. And that'll be the 8th turnover on West Holmes, their 2nd of the third quarter.
There was a lot of contact on that play, Matt. It almost seems like the official, they're just going to let them play until the ball is loose, and then no one knows what's going to happen next.
Well, the Quakers will have it. Again, in the midst of a 7-0 run. All those points being scored by Carter Vandal. on the right wing. Here's Vickers on the right side. Pass goes right to the foul line. Goes over to Schellis. Back out top, here's Slaughter. Into the corner, drive by Owen Miller to the lane. His layup going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, going to be grabbed now by Xander Schultz. Knights basketball. Schultz across the timeline. Out top, he'll spin around now at the right point. Schultz back near that midcourt line. Now on the right wing. Schultz double team. Looking. Pass goes in the hands of Nate Fair. On the left point, Fair to the foul line, to the baseline. He'll be bumped in foul that time. The foul going to be called inside along that baseline. And then it'll be the second team foul called on New Philadelphia. They'll be fouled on by Carter Vandal, his second. 4:05 the play in the third. Schultz to inbound for West Holmes beneath their own backboard. His pass left to the foul line, the Mason Wolf. Wolf dribbles it. They hand off to Schultz. Schultz to the foul line, spins around the lane. His shot up in there going to be no good. A foul's going to be called, though, in the process. They're going to call that a blocking foul, it looks like, on Colton Slaughter. And it'll be 2 free throws now for Schultz.
So Schultz going to the line. And Slaughter, he looked like he was trying to win the Academy Award for Best Actor on that hit there, too.
Trying to draw that charge instead of free throw by Schultz. He'll bounce it in on the first attempt. Schultz now has 6 points of the game. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Second free throw by Schultz. That's up, and that's going to be good. He has 7 points. West Holmes snaps the 7-0 Quakers run. 24-21 lead for New Philadelphia. 4 minutes to play in the third. Quakers basketball to the front court. Pass goes right wing. Now to Owen Miller, to the right block inside to Vandal. Vandal backs it in, inside the paint. Vandal turns around. Nice cut off by Wolf, goes out top instead. On the right point, back to Vandal. Into the right wing goes Owen Miller to the foul line. Back to Vandal, left corner. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down again. Carter Vandal on fire in the third quarter, now 10 points in the third. 27-21 Quakers. Knights basketball. Here's Schultz on the right wing. Double team. His pass goes to Nate Fair. Fair dribbles it. On the right point, goes inside into the right block to Mason Wolf. His shot up, going to be no good, but a foul is called. That'll be slapped on Owen Schellis. And it'll be the 14th foul. Schellis going to have his first. Now Wolf to the foul line to shoot 2. Mason Wolf, 6'5" senior, and he does have 7 points tonight. 3 points so far in this third quarter. Free throw here's up and going to be good. He'll get the bounce. Croy and Miller Agency, with offices in Shreve and Berlin, wish good luck to all area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group. Second free throw no good, and rebound going to be hauled in by Owen Miller. Croy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Quakers basketball. Here's Vandal, drive, spins around in the lane. His shot up, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed this time by Mason Wolf. Knights basketball. West Holmes trailing by 5. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Here's Klein across the timeline. Bounce pass goes to Schultz on the right wing. Schultz pass deflected out top to Klein. Nice look inside Mason Wolf. He'll make it up in good. Nice look on the pass by Klein. Wolf will finish the job. Wolf now has 6 of the quarter. He has 10 for the ball game. 27-24 Quakers. They had the ball. Pass goes left wing. Goes to Vandal again. He'll hand it off to Slaughter. Slaughter back to Vandal out top. Head fake. Vandal backs it into the right block. Cross-court pass to the right corner. Drive by Owen Miller. Miller along the foul line. Kicks the left wing. 3-point by Vandal is going to be good again. Carter Vandal has all the points for New Philadelphia in this quarter. And that's 13 of them. 30-24 lead now for New Philadelphia. Knights basketball. 2:08 to play in the third. Ball knocked away from Klein. There's a steal. Quakers basketball, the 9th turnover on West Holmes. Into the front court. Pass goes out top to the right corner. Here's Vandal again. Vandal to the baseline. His pass, nice look inside, goes to Owen Schellis. His layup is going to be good. Owen Schellis has his first 2 of the night. 32-24 New Philadelphia.
Don't know how he got that one to fall. I think Sam Sprang jumped up there and got a hand on it.
3-pointer by Schultz, top of the key. That's no good. Rebound goes to Owen Miller. Quakers basketball. They have an 8-point lead to the quarter now. Here's the drive by Slaughter. Goes out top to Vandal. His 3-pointer good again. Carter Vandal, another 3.
4 for 4 in this quarter and the game from downtown for Carter Vandal.
16 in the quarter for Vandal and a 35-24 Quakers advantage. Knights basketball. Here's Sprang out top to Collier Klein. Left wing to Schultz. Schultz to the left point. Out top, the handoff goes to Mason Wolf. On the right wing now to Sam Sprang high on the right side. Sprang top of the key, now to the foul line. Hands it off down to Nate Fair. Fair, baseline, falls down and throws it away, but it's going to be in the hands now. Looked like it was out of bounds. Somehow saved by Slaughter, apparently. And the layup on the other end, banked in by Owen Miller. Miller has 8, 37-24 Quakers. Here's Collier Klein out top. Down to Mason Wolf. Wolf on the right point. Hand off back to Klein, deflect away. There's a steal. Into the front court. The pass goes by Schells. On the left wing, back over to Michael Vickers. Right wing back to Slaughter. They'll hold on to it, looking for that final shot of the quarter. That was the 11th West Holmes turnover. And a 13-point lead all of a sudden by the Quakers. 18 seconds to play in the third. Here's the pass by Slaughter. That's the handoff to Michael Vickers. 10 seconds to go. Down the 9. Here's Vickers with it against Xander Schultz. Back in the quarter to Slaughter. 4 seconds. Slaughter's three-pointers up in the air. Going to be no good. Missed everything. Rebound saved into the hands of Nate Fair. And that will close out the third quarter of play. At the end of 3 on the showing of Carter Vandal. It is New Philadelphia 37, West Holmes 24. This is OCC basketball on WKLM. Millersburg Electric offers the area's largest appliance and video showroom with nearly 200 appliances on display and thousands more to choose from. They offer all the top brands, including General Electric, GE Cafe, Thermador, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and Speed Queen Laundry. In addition, they are one of the top 100 out of over 6,000 Generac standby generator dealers in the U.S. Since 1945, Millersburg Electric has been serving the area as the leading appliance retailer and electrical contractor. Visit the showroom on South Washington Street or shop 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
There's something new at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Berlin. They have expanded their services in the salon, now offering structured nail manicures. Call Stephanie.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. On a huge third quarter, he knocked down 4 3-pointers in all in the third quarter of play. He has 21 points in all entering the final quarter of action. Quakers had the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Pass goes to Vandal left wing. He'll dribble it out top. On the right wing goes to Brant Wells. Gets the handoff to Michael Vickers. Out top, the dribble now by Miller. Back on the right point, back to Slaughter. Left point back to Carter Vandal. Vandal dribbles it, kicks the right wing back to Owen Miller. Miller to the foul line. On the left point, back to Brant Wells. Around the perimeter they go, does the Quakers with that 37-24 advantage. Back on the right side, grabbed by Slaughter, out top to Vandal, guarded by Blake Wagers. Vandal looking, picks it up too soon. Looking, lobs the left wing back to Brant Wells. Out top to Michael Vickers now. Vickers will back it up near that midcourt line. Vickers on the right wing, picks it up. Pass goes into the hands of Miller, dumps it inside to Vandal, backs it in. Vandal, shut up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound by Blake Wagers. Wagers, good defense that time. Knights had the basketball. Here's Proper across the timeline on the right wing. Proper out top, picks it up. Spins around. Pass going to be stolen away by Vandal. Vandal on the other end. His layup off the glass and good. Vandal up to 23 points. 39-24 lead for the Quakers. West Holmes, their 12th turnover. Nice basketball. Here's Proper across the timeline. On the right wing. Proper picks it up, double team. Looking. And gets the handoff over to Nate Fair. Fair on the right side. Drive. Lane. Shot for the right block off the glass and good by Nate Fair. Good strong take. Fair now has 6 points, his first points of the second half.
He's 3 of 3 for the night.
39-26 lead for New Philadelphia. They had the ball. Vickers pass goes left wing to Brant Wells. Into the corner to the Vandal. Vandal guarded by Wagers again. Dribbles it to the top of the key. Vandal lobs it high on the left side to Brant Wells. Wells top of the key on the dribble, now to the foul line. Kicks the right wing back to Vandal. Vandal to the foul line. On the right side goes to Brant Wells. Back to Vandal, right block. Backs it in on Wagers. Fadeaway jumper by Vandal, in and out, no good that time. Rebound grabbed by Nate Fair. Knights basketball. Into the front court. Here's Proper with it high on the left. Out top to Nate Fair. Right wing to Zaner Schultz. Schultz top of the key. Now to the foul line. 50-footers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Zaner Schultz. He now has 9. West Holmes down by 11 at 39-28. Quakers basketball. And with it across the timeline, 6'5" senior Michael Vickers. Now a timeout called by New Philadelphia. 5.5 to play fourth quarter. 39-28 lead for New Philadelphia. This is OCC basketball on WKLM. Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home. Quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle, where West Holmes was 0 for 2 on three-point tries. New Philadelphia 4 for 5 for a scorching 80% again with that big third quarter by Carter Vandal. West Holmes 2 for 2 from two-point range. New Philadelphia 4 for 8 for 50% shooting. West Holmes also 4 or 5 for the foul line for 80% in that third quarter. Quakers did not attempt the foul shot. New Philadelphia's only shot 1 free throw the entire game. Each team had 4 rebounds in that third quarter. 5 turnovers for West Holmes also, and no turnovers by the Quakers in that third quarter of play. And that may be being another key in the second half so far. But the Quakers have it here at side court, and they have an 11-point advantage. 5.5 to play in the fourth. And a windbound, Colton Slaughter. His pass goes into the hands of Carter Vandal. Vandal, the 6'5" senior, has it out top. Now on the left wing to Brant Wells. He'll dribble it to the right point. Wells picks it up. Kicks it out top, back in the hands of Owen Miller. Now to Carter Vandal high on the left side. Again guarded by Blake Wagers. Vandal to the right point. Right wing over to Owen Miller. Miller top of the key. On the left wing, grabbed now on the dribble by Brant Wells. He'll get the handoff out top to Michael Vickers. Pass left to the foul circle. Neck to Carter Vandal. Vandal looking. Now dribbles it. Handoff right wing to Slaughter. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down. Colton Slaughter drills a three. That was a big three that time. His second three-pointer of the night. 6 points, Colton Slaughter. And the possession looked like it was going nowhere. And all of a sudden, he drills the three. 42-28 lead now for the Quakers. West Holmes has the ball. Nate Fair out top. Now to Blake Wagers on the right point. Jab step. Pass out top goes to Zaner Schultz. Schultz to the foul line. Into the corner, Nate Fair. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, juggled, and picked up by Michael Vickers. He'll find Wells in the backcourt. Back to Vickers. Vickers will cross the timeline for the Quakers to the left wing. He'll back it up out top to Vandal. Vandal to the foul line, to the lane. Up-bound shot going to be no good, but he was thrown to the floor, and a foul is going to be called. That'll be the 13th foul on West Holmes. Vandal to the foul line to shoot 2.
So going to get Blake Wagers on that one. A little too much contact down low.
That'll be his second. And reminder that again, to stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. And it'll be brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace and Brogan Style, reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. First free throw is good by Vandal. He's now up to 24 points tonight to lead all scores. Nate Fair will be out, and Mason Wolf will check back in for the Knights.
Owen Shell is also checking in for New Philadelphia.
Vandal with the second free throw. That's up. That's going to be knocked down. He has 25. 44-28 lead for the Quakers. Knights had the basketball. Here's Proper across the timeline. 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Proper's pass goes to Wagers, left point. Wagers looking. He'll find Mason Wolf around the perimeter. On the left point now to Collier Klein. Klein holds onto it. Pass to Wagers, left block. He'll back it into the paint. Wagers shut up in the air, going to be no good. Missed everything. Saves it in the hands of Wolf. Wolf back in the corner to Proper. Proper to the foul line. Cut off. Out top to Mason Wolf now. Wolf looking. Spinning around. Now back to Proper, top of the key. Left point now to Collier Klein. 3.5 to go. Now to Schultz in the left wing. Out top to Collier Klein. Here's Wolf at high on the right side. Wolf looking. His pass goes to Proper in the corner. Now to cutting Zaner Schultz. Schultz out top, goes to Wagers inside the foul circle. He'll knock it down. Blake Wagers from 18 feet away, his first points of the game. 44-30 lead for New Philadelphia. They had the ball. Out top, Slaughter gets the handoff left wing to Owen Miller. On the right point, grabbed by Vandal. Vandal to the foul line, to the lane. Vandal, head fake, his shots up in the air, no good. Rebound grabbed by Mason Wolf. Again, the defense applied by Blake Wagers. Here's Schultz to the front court on the left wing, to the foul line. He'll find Mason Wolf. Has a poke loose, but a reach-in foul called on Owen Miller. 15 foul on New Philadelphia, and Miller has his second personal foul. Stop by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on, Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. Knights basketball trailing by 14 right now with 2:50 to play. Beneath their own backboard, Klein looking to inbound it. He does so to Mason Wolf. Back to Klein. He'll have the right wing on the right post inside the Wolf. Wolf backs it in. His shot off last is in and out and back in. Got the roll. Wolf has 12. 44-32 lead now for the Quakers. Quaker basketball to the corner. Three-pointer up in the air by Owen Miller. No good. Rebound goes to Mason Wolf. Knights basketball. Here's Proper across the timeline. He'll find Wagers. Drive. Lane. Wagers layup going to be good. Count the bucket in the foul. Blocking foul called inside. That'll be slapped on Vandal, and Wagers a chance for a three-point play at the foul line. And a chance to get this game in the single digits.
And the new Philly fans making their voices heard. They're not happy about that. The officials getting together here.
16th foul on the Quakers in third personal on Vandal. If that's going to hold, looks like it will.
Yeah, they will count that bucket.
And Blake Wagers has 4 points on back-to-back buckets here in this fourth quarter. 2:25 to play in the fourth. Free throw by Wagers up and going to be knocked down. Nothing but net. He has 5, and West Holmes down by 9 now. 44-35. Wagers, he's been a big spark plug here in this fourth quarter in the second half. Quakers basketball to the front court. He'll be grabbed now by Vandal. Holds on to it now to Slaughter in front of the midcourt line. Slaughter dribbles it, gets the handoff back in the hands of Michael Vickers. He'll find Vandal. Guarded tightly by Wolf, no foul. Vandal to the foul line, to the lane, and goes crashing in there, and what? Going to be a charge. Like who else but Blake Wagers taking that charge, and he has been huge here in the fourth quarter.
That's going to be the fourth foul now on Carter Vandal.
4 personals on Vandal, of course, with 25 points. 17th foul on the Quakers. Of course, no free throws yet because the player control foul.
8 turnovers in the first of the second half by New Philadelphia.
Meanwhile, the Knights had the ball, and they're down by 9. 2 minutes to go. Here's Proper to the front court. Has it high on the right. Proper picks it up. Double team. Bounce pass. Goes wide of Schultz. Out of bounds, but off of Colton Slaughter. And West Holmes will keep the basketball. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Timeout by West Holmes. 1:54 to go. 44-35 New Philadelphia. This is OCC basketball on WKLM.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Did you know that beginning this year, there's the federal tax credit for Energy Star rated exterior windows and doors? At MRV Siding Supply, they have the top rated windows and doors on the market. And right now, you can get a 30% tax credit, up to $600 on windows, and up to $500 tax credit on exterior doors. Plus, material is now more readily available with shorter lead time and better priced at their new location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, as well as their facilities in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
A trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at kind.express. It'll be West Holmes basketball here at side court. Collier Klein to inbound. West Holmes trailing by 9. And pass into the backcourt goes to Zevin Proper. Proper to the front court. West Holmes down 44-35. 1:50 to go. Out off to Mason Wolf. Surveys it. He'll find Wagers high on the right side. Wagers top of the key. Now around the foul line over to Klein. Out top to Proper. Now to Blake Wagers, left point. Dumps it inside the Mason Wolf. He'll back it in. Back to Wagers. In traffic. Dumps it inside the Mason Wolf again. Wolf back to Wagers. Wagers right block. His shot up going to be partially blocked. And got his own rebound back over to Collier Klein. And West Holmes will keep possession of the basketball. Now to Schultz out top. 1:20 to go. Deep three-pointer by Schultz going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Carter Vandal. Great defense that time by New Philadelphia. And they'll have the ball. Here's Vickers across the timeline. His pass grabbed now by Colton Slaughter. He'll be fouled by Wagers. That'll be the 4th team foul West Holmes in the second half. Wagers will have his 3rd personal foul.
Expect 3 more quick ones here as we near a minute to go. Just try to get to where you can foul for possessions. But going back to that last shot there from Schultz, yeah, if you can get that one to fall, but you want to take a high percentage shot there as a timeout forced by the West Holmes defense.
1:05 the play, 44-35 New Philadelphia. This is OCC basketball on WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
It's a 9-point ball game. Quakers have the basketball out of the timeout. 1:05 to play. Here's Colton Slaughter to inbound it. At side court, he'll find Michael Vickers. Vickers in the backcourt, guarded by Schultz across the timeline. No foul so far. They're trying to foul him. Now a foul on Mason Wolf. He'll foul Carter Vandal. That'll be the 15th foul on West Holmes. Wolf is 2nd personal. 57 seconds to play.
Man, Schultz tried to get a foul there in the backcourt, and officials just not giving it to him. And, of course, if you're West Holmes, you don't want to send Vandal to the free throw line here.
Nate Fair is in. Out is Mason Wolf. Slaughter inbounds it into the backcourt. Goes to Vickers. Vickers across the timeline. He'll pick it up. Vickers looking. Lobs the left wing. Back to Owen Miller. Down to Brant Wells, rather. Wells to the corner. He'll be fouled by Collier Klein. Now up the 16 foul, so next foul will be the bonus. Klein with his 1st personal foul. And to inbound it for the Quakers this time beneath their own backboard will be Michael Vickers. Inbounds in the corner to Vandal. Vandal holds onto it. No foul right now. And now there'll be a foul called. And this will be the 17th foul. And that will send Vandal to the foul line. And he will shoot the 1-1 for New Philadelphia.
Vandal's 3 of 3 from the charity stripe so far this evening.
25 points for Vandal tonight, leading all scorers, of course, had 16 in that 3rd quarter. Free throw is good. And now up to 45-35, a 10-point lead for the Quakers. And the 2nd free throw now by Vandal. That is up. That is going to be good. Makes them both. 46-35 lead for the Quakers on a huge night from Vandal. Knights ball. Here's Schultz across the timeline. Out top. Gets the handoff now to Nate Fair. Now to Proper. 3-pointer by Proper. Up in the air. Going to be off the mark. Rebound under the basket. Grabbed by Collier Klein. His putback no good. Rebound juggled. And finally grabbed by Owen Miller. Quakers will have it. And a foul called. It'll be Vandal again with that ball. And he'll be the one going back to the foul line. So Quakers in command right now. 11-point lead. 27 seconds to go. And boy, it seemed like West Holmes kind of had Quakers on the ropes a little bit in that 3rd quarter at one point, but then Vandal kind of came to the rescue.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see out of a player like Vandal. He's 5 of 5 from the charity stripe right now, and make it 6 of 6 as he gets the front end there. He's a leader on this team. You want him to be the guy your team runs through in tough games like this, and he's done just that for the Quakers.
That free throw good as well.
Also, he's the only Quaker who has attempted a free throw tonight.
29 points for him. Nice basketball to the front court. Here's the drive. Baseline. And there'll be a foul called on the drive by Xander Schultz. Foul called along the baseline on Slaughter. His 2nd. 18 fouls on the Quakers. And it'll be Schultz to the foul line for the 1-1 with 19 seconds to play. 48-35. New Philadelphia with the lead. Quakers again second in the OCC, and just got done beating an outstanding Lexington team in their last game. Free throw up, going to be no good by Schultz. Rebound grab by Colton Slaughter. Now to Vandal in the backcourt. No foul now. And down to the final 13 seconds. The Quakers going to pick themselves up another win. Their 10th consecutive victory for New Philadelphia as they win it tonight in the dungeon. 48-35. New Philadelphia now to 12-3 overall. They're 10-2. And in second place in the OCC. Of course, the Lexington Minutemen, they had a big game with Mansfield Senior tonight. We'll see how that game turns out. But now Quakers have now won 10 straight overall. West Holmes drops to 2-15 overall. They've lost 3 straight, and they're also 1-11 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. Final scores tonight from the dungeon. It was New Philadelphia 48 and West Holmes 35. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IJ Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and you can get boneless chuck roast, $3.99 a pound, snow white cauliflower, $2.99, Chiquita bananas, 49 cents a pound. We also have beef chuck, boneless chuck steak, $4.19 a pound, boneless pork loin pork roast, $2.19 a pound, and Yoplait yogurt, 10 for $6. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Looking to cater your next event or party? Subway offers catering for groups of any size. Whether it's for work or a party, game day or birthday, Subway has every cater-worthy occasion covered with a legendary lineup of subs, wraps, drinks, desserts, and more. So, when you have a group to feed, make your birthday parties, office gatherings, school functions, or other events fun and delicious and a lot easier with catering from Subway restaurants. Order online today, subway.com. Subway, eat fresh. Freshly prepared per order. Advance notice may be required for catering orders.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Vandal. For West Holmes, they trailed 12-5 after the one, and then in the second quarter, after New Philadelphia took a 17-5 lead, West Holmes went on a key run, a 9 run to close out that first half, and West Holmes trailed by just 1 point at 17-16 at halftime. West Holmes would extend that run to a 12-0 run at all. They took a 19-17 lead in the third. However, Quakers came back huge after that as Carter Vandal would get on fire. He would score 16 points, did Vandal in the third quarter alone, knocking down 4 3-pointers, and he would help his team outscore West Holmes 20-8 after that good start by West Holmes in the third. They would outscore West Holmes 20-8 in the third quarter, and the Quakers had a 37-24 lead through 3, and they went on to get the win, 48-35 over West Holmes. For New Philadelphia, of course, led in the scoring by Carter Vandal. A huge night for him. As for Carter Vandal, he would finish up for this Quaker team, going 4 for 4 from three-point distance. He's also 5 of 12 from two-point range and 7 for 7 for the foul line. Pretty good shooting there. Carter Vandal had a game high of 29 points, and again, 16 of those 29 came in that important stretch in that third quarter. Also, just missing double figures tonight was Owen Miller. And for him, he went 2 for 3 from three-point distance, 1 for 2 from two-point range. That was his total of 8 points. 6 points scored by Colton Slaughter, and 3 points for Brant Wells, 2 for Owen Shellis, rounding out the Quaker total of 48. For West Holmes, leading the way for them, the lone guy in double figures for them was Mason Wolf tonight. Wolf in double figures for the 9th time on the season. And for Wolf, he would go 5 for 7 from two-point range, 2 for 3 for the foul line. Mason Wolf had 12 points. Also just missing double figures, that was Xander Schultz. Schultz on the night went 0 for 3 on three-point tries, 2 for 4 from two-point range, and 2 for 3 from the foul line. Schultz finished up with 9 points. Also, Nate Fair had 6 points on the evening. Blake Wagers had 5 points, but also all 5 coming in the fourth quarter. Played great defense down the stretch against Vandal. Also helped the West Holmes kind of get themselves back in the ballgame in the fourth with those 5 points by Wagers. 3 points scored also by Collier Klein for the game. That would round out the scoring for the Knights, their total of 35. Final score, New Philadelphia 48, West Holmes 35. Now for the final team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. West Holmes shot just 1 of 11 for 9% from downtown tonight, while 9 of 16 for 56% from the Quakers. From two-point land, it was a 59% clip from the Knights. They were 13 of 22, 37% clip for New Philadelphia, 7 of 19. From the free throw line, the Knights shot 6 of 9 from the charity stripe for 67%. 7 of 7 was just one man, and that would be Carter Vandal for the Quakers. So, and free 7 points there from him. The Knights out-rebounded New Philadelphia 22-16 and turned the ball over 12 times compared to 8 by the Quakers. Overall, from the floor tonight, West Holmes shot 42%, while from the floor for the Quakers, they shot 46%, Matt.
Individually, Mason Wolf had 6 rebounds tonight, and also Blake Wagers had 3 boards and 4 rebounds, also by Collier Klein. Nate Fair also had 3 boards. For New Philadelphia, leading the way, it was Michael Vickers. He had 5 rebounds and 4 boards for Owen Miller, 3 rebounds by Carter Vandal. Final score, New Philadelphia wins at 48-35 over West Holmes. We kind of look at that key stretch here. Jay, going back to the second quarter, West Holmes, a great second quarter to kind of close out. Got themselves back in at the halftime, down by just 1. Took a lead early in the third quarter, but then Carter Vandal got hot.
Yeah, Carter Vandal gets hot, and that's really all she wrote there. If you're going to go 4 for 4 from 3 1/4, that's going to be a recipe for success for your team. He did just that, but not only that, he seemed to have found something down in the paint where no matter what he was doing, the ball was going through the hoop like there was a magnet in the ball or something. He looked spectacular in the third quarter tonight, and when there's a player like that on the floor, it's really hard to do anything to stop him.
He's their source of offense, but give credit to their defense also. There's a reason why the Quakers team is where they're at here. And not overall a real flashy team, but hey, they've got 12 wins. They're second best in the OCC, and they kind of do it with that defense.
Yeah, the defense was spectacular. West Holmes would find something. They'd find a little soft spot in the armor, and then they'd close that up quick. West Holmes could barely get a good look from downtown. They took, what I said, 11 three-pointers, only made 1. That's not normal for this West Holmes offense. So big credit to this New Philadelphia defense. And, that's what helped them with their win against Lexington, their defense in that 2-point ball game. And that's what's going to help them as we end the regular season and start heading towards tournament time.
In that big third quarter by New Philadelphia, West Holmes obviously needed something, some kind of a spark there after that going into the fourth quarter. And we know we've talked about it before the game with Tennille Klein. Not a huge bench, obviously, for this West Holmes group. Sam Spring and Blake Rager certainly have come in and provided that spark at different times here these last few games. But Blake Rager certainly did that in that fourth quarter. Great defense, kind of slowing down Vandal a little bit in that fourth, and also chipped in with those 5 points in that fourth quarter. Kind of helped West Holmes get themselves back in that ball game. Yeah, and when we talk about Wagers, I like to compare him to like the Anderson Varejao or the Matthew Dellavedova. You want to take some look at the professional guys. He's that guy that's going to get in there. He's going to be diving for the ball. He's going to be hedging the screens, just trying to get anything he can to
help his team, either a loose ball, causing a loose ball, or, hey, if someone needs to want to give up a foul rather than a quick basket, that's the kind of guy Blake Wagers is.
And Blake Wagers will be our Subway player of the game. He'll receive 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. We talked about this, Jake, at some point we want to get over the hump and get these wins here. But again, another tough opponent, another really good opponent. West Holmes played them tough tonight, not able to get that over that hump here. Eventually here down the stretch, you're going to the next step is going to get over the hump and try and get these wins.
And they've played teams really close, and close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as the old saying goes. But I think for this Knights team, we talk about the short bench. They are looking better every time we see them, Matt. Especially you and I have done a couple of their last few games. They came out in that Worcester game, shot 7 of 7 to start the game. They played this new Philadelphia team very close twice within a week, and it's going to help. They're going to get that experience as we get closer and closer to the end of the regular season, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this team maybe end on a winning streak as we get closer to the end of the regular season towards tournament time.
Quakers do get the win tonight, 48-35 over West Holmes. New Philadelphia improves to 12-3. They're now 10-2 in the OCC. They've won 10 games in a row. They'll play next on Tuesday, a game in non-conference play at Massillon. For West Holmes, with the loss topping to 2-15 on the season, 1-11 in the OCC. They've lost 3 straight, and they'll play, of course, on Sunday the battle at the Berkey at Smithville. They'll be taking on Medina Buckeye in that final game of the weekend at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. And for WKLM, we'll have more action coming away tomorrow. We'll have, of course, wrestling action. That's right, high school wrestling. West Holmes will have a tri-mate here in the dungeon, and coverage for that wrestling meet will be video live streamed on YouTube, and that'll be right around 4:50 for the start of that coverage. Match time starts at 5 o'clock on YouTube for tomorrow. And also tomorrow, basketball-wise, we'll have girls basketball in the afternoon. It's West Holmes playing host to Mansfield Senior in a huge one there. Top 2 teams in the OCC, both with 1 loss. West Holmes has only lost in the OCC, coming to Mansfield Senior the first time. So West Holmes with the girls, if they win tomorrow afternoon, they'll clinch at least a share of their 3rd straight OCC championship. So don't miss that. That'll be also on video tomorrow. Airtime 12:35, tip-off at 1 o'clock. Also tomorrow, boys basketball, the battle at the Berkey from Smithville has Highland taking on Bishop Reedy. That should be a good one there. Bishop Reedy, the state runner-up last season in Division II. And airtime for that will be right around 5:05. Tip-off at 5:30 for that for tomorrow night. And as I mentioned, on Sunday night, we'll have that West Holmes game for you. The West Holmes boys taking on Medina Buckeye at the battle at the Berkey. Airtime for that game right around 7:35. Tip-off 8 o'clock. All those basketball games will be on FM 95.3, WKLM-FM.com, and also video live streamed on YouTube. Check out our entire basketball broadcast schedule on our website, WKLM-FM.com, and click on the on-air tab. Also a reminder, it's girls basketball tournament drawings on Sunday, believe it or not. We'll have drawing reports coming your way also throughout the afternoon. Usually these reports come in between 2 and 2:30 or so. We'll have those reports running all afternoon and evening. So we're going to find out where all the local teams are going to be paired with their brackets and their schedules for the tournaments. Make sure you tune in Sunday afternoon, as we'll have all those reports here for tournaments, and not all that far away here, Jake.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that, going through that broadcast schedule for tomorrow. I'm already exhausted, and I can imagine. I'll tell you, if you show up and you see one of your favorite WKLM announcers with a cup of coffee, don't be surprised if that's not the first one they've had tomorrow. But yeah, tournament time already. Of course, high school basketball tournament in Ohio, one of the premier in the country. And it's hard to believe we're already there. It still seems like we just started calling basketball, Matt, but we're there, and, we've got some teams, especially on the girls' side right now, that are going to look to make a splash, especially the West Holmes Lady Knights looking to try to polish up that resume one more time tomorrow before drawings.
I want to thank our video live stream partners tonight, Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, producing tonight's video stream. Also, Destiny Danielek and Greg Perkins working the cameras. We appreciate their partnership. And, of course, thanks to the folks back at WKLM Sports Central, Brogan Steimel, and also Zach Kraft as well. For Jake Sidle, I'm Matt Croy. Again, the final score tonight, it was New Philadelphia 48 and West Holmes 35. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.